Hi everyone, this is Val. I've got my latest journal here to show you. It's very pink and pink roses and pretty ladies and birds and butterflies. Very sweet, very pretty. I think it would make a beautiful Mother's Day gift for somebody. So I've just tied this one with some white lace. Lovely decorations on the cover, little key and padlock charm here. And on the back we've got just a sweet little image of a bird. Let's do a quick flick through. It's quite a big one. It's got 4 signatures, quite chunky, and once you embellish it more it would be even chunkier, but let's, as I said, try and do a quick flick through. Just another little charm that says love on the side there of that journaling card that's just paper clipped. A little bit of decoration on the doilies and the pages. I've used pink dye and kind of like a yellow dye, slightly not really coffee but yellowish as well in the journal. I just thought that it looked better than some of the grungy stuff I have. And just a few little bits and pieces there. This is a little tag that's got the cavity, so it could be further stuffed with things. Got some book pages in there. These are the images that I've used, as I say, with the birds and the butterflies, all in pink, very pink. But, you know, if you see my journals and the things that I like to do, I very frequently do the pink flowery stuff. I try to mix it up sometimes with the digitals I create, but, yeah, I tend to, my style does seem to be this kind of look. This is not my kit, though. I've used some stuff from different people here because it all goes together. I think everybody has some pink rosy kind of stuff and birds and so forth. So yeah, there's a bit of mix. Some of it is my stuff, but there's a lot of different people's elements in here as well. Now this is another large journaling card. I decided to add some extra. Sorry, that's just moved off there. I'll have to stick that back on. I might change that. I'll leave that out because I'll put something else. It does look okay, but it's one of those stickers off the cards you get in a paper pack, and it's not really sticky enough. I either need to add more glue or I'll change that out for something else. But that is a journaling card that has got the extra writing space on the back, and that's like the pink dyed papers. Very pretty. Yeah, so moving on, we've got more tags and pockets and book pages, music. Middle of the second signature. This is just a little thing with some extra writing paper as well in there. Stop and Smell the Roses with a nice bit of lace. This one is just some stuff that I had. I'm trying to put, I've got a huge stash of stuff that just never gets incorporated into a journal. Nice little heart there. And so I'm trying to add some elements from my stash to every journal, even though, you know, it's not part of whatever kit I've used, to just try and do some more, add some extra elements, use up that stash. Here I've just stuck the doily to the page it's on and made a little tuck spot there, which is pretty cute. Little flower there on that one. This one is just got a little tuck spot at the top there, and then when you lift that up there's some paper and a card down the bottom, and a postcard at the back. Sweet little bird there with a large tag. Here I've done something a bit different. I've made a window on this side, and so you see the girl looking through the window there, and when you go this side you see the roses. And I've embellished this page with a couple of stickers, and she was here and she was happy, which, you know, we hope we all are, find happiness in the existence that we have. A little belly band there, and of course that also is a cavity, and it's got a little postcard in there, which probably should have come out from the other side. Yeah, so that just goes in there like that. Yeah, so moving on, loves the way some of this pink papers come out. The third signature now. And on this side, just a little tuck spot there, and another item inside with a little tab on it, and at the back a little pocket and tag. I enjoyed making this one. I tried to do a few different things, as you saw perhaps from the little window, and the double tag that was sewn into the binding. So, Friends of the Flowers in the Garden of Life. Again, that was a card pack I bought many years ago, and I'm just putting some of those things into journals to get rid of them. The stash never seems to go down much. You use some and you get more. Here I've used an envelope. Now I've embossed this, so it's got a lovely feel to it and a bit of a faint pattern in it. And then I put a rose sticker on. And in the back there's this beautiful card. And up here I've just created a little tuck spot with two of those. I don't know what you call that shape, but those. Yes. And here I've just put a card to make a tuck spot. And I've just used some paper that I thought was very, very pretty. I just printed a page of that out so I could cut it up in shapes for pockets, and I also did some into inserts into the pockets. So it's just most of the book pages are just from a little book about roses, of course. And this is what I'm talking about. I used some of that cardstock that I printed up. And here I've just made a little matchbook type thing with some paper in there. So that was fun to do. Pretty simple. And it doesn't want to go back in now. It does work, I promise. Yes, and that just goes there in that. And here we are nearly at the end. And here we've got a flip out with our tuck spot there. And then I've just, to cover up this, the hinge part of it, I've just put a piece of paper down there and put 3 of the little cards and made another little one to make a tuck spot on the side. Sorry, that didn't really come out right. And then the last one is another pocket with that, with a tag in there. So that's it. I'll get this fixed up and back in the journal, and it will be offered for sale very shortly because it's finished and ready to go. Thank you so much for looking. Bye now. Sorry, I actually forgot that I had these made as well to go with this journal. And these are 2 of these letter envelopes. So they're actually just a sheet of paper. So when you open them up, if I haven't stuck them down, it's just a sheet of writing paper. It's very clever, and I got this idea from Treasure Books, who is absolutely fabulous creator, and they just tuck in there, so it's extra writing space. And I've embossed the paper. I think it's just some of my pink dyed copy paper, and then I've embellished them with a few bits and pieces, some lace and fabric and stickers and words. So they also will go with this journal. Thanks again for looking.